Okay, Libra. I have tried to get your reading up for like literal hours now, okay, including Gemini's, and something keeps going wrong. So this is my last try. And if Gomez continues to eat my leg, or if my phone decides to stop working for me, I'm just going to give it up and try again tomorrow, okay? We're going to blame Mercury retrograde because I don't know what else to do at this point. So. All right, so these are general messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we want Libra to know? Yeah, we're going to use this deck. And yes, I did buy some new decks, guys, that I don't need, but we did it anyway. So for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you want them to know? All right, Gomez, take it easy. Okay. Okay, so for you single Libras that are out and looking, you might be meeting somebody soon, okay? I would say within the next month or so. For those of you that are involved, we'll see how that looks. Oh, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. When you meet whoever this is, and yes, I know my camera angle is a little weird today. I apologize. When you meet this person, it could be really good for you, Libra. I'm getting Aries and Pisces, but just keep in mind that this is one of those situations where you're not entirely sure when you meet them, you know, how to take it. It's like somebody you couldn't read well. Very heavy on the water sign. Could be a drinker. For Libra. Okay. Very honest person. Okay. This, like, just if you don't know who this person is, because they are coming out as a new person, but if you don't know who this person is yet, just know that everything's going to be very transparent. They do have a home situation, though, that they are dealing with. So whatever that looks like, maybe they're in the midst of a move, maybe they're having issues with somebody at home, or maybe like their house in general has issues. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm seeing a portrait. A portrait would be relevant for some reason. This person's, even if they had baggage, Libra, they are not going to let it affect the relationship, okay? Now, if you are like, oh my God, I don't want a relationship, this doesn't sound like me, this could be just like a new, you know, client. This could be a new really good friend, something like that. There's a lot of stability here. They would bring some balance to your life. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You'll meet them when you're out and about. I'm still getting Aries and water, guys. Still. Okay. It looks like you might be a little bit cold or emotionally distant when you meet this person, but again, I feel like you can't read this person very well. They're not gonna be like the love bomber where it's really obvious. They're not gonna be the uh, like overly flirtatious, but they also are gonna give you enough that you'll know that there's some interest there. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might be taking better care of yourself and your health at this time. You're going to be seen as very attractive to a lot of people. I see you may even have like a friend or a family member too that's like checking in on you, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and you know, have some sort of concern for you. Why is the Ace of Cups here? In the reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that just took a turn, Libra. Nothing horrible, okay? But keep in mind, when you start to restart something, somebody from the past is going to want to come back in. It's very possible, Libra, that you could wind up in bed with one of these people and really overthink this. Really overthink this. Else you're like, oh my gosh, like now I feel like I did something wrong to this past person that's still on my mind. Or you end up in bed with this past person and you're like, damn, because I just met somebody who could be really good for me. Something like that. Gomez, we're fine. We don't need your input. I do also feel like, I'm going to say for a select amount of you Libras, I don't think the sex is going to be emotionally fulfilling, regardless of who it is. Now, again, going back to those who are like, oh, I'm not in a relationship, I don't want a relationship. This could just be, again, a client, a new friend, something like that, where there's like a fine. What is going on, guys? Why can't I get through these readings? Where there's a fine line as to how they feel about you. Okay, so you might have a client that seems a little too flirtatious. You might have a friend that, you know, is a little too touchy-feely, that kind of thing. I do see you manifesting something. It looks really good. What is that? It's going to be something long-lasting. Now we have thunder, guys. Now we have thunder. I swear, like, anything, expect anything while I'm doing this video. Expect anything. That's the kind of day it is. All right. So you have this manifestation coming towards you, okay? It's going to be big. It's going to last a long time. Here's the thing. When you get it, I feel like you're not even going to really know, like, if it's what you really wanted at the end of the day. You're going to be like, oh, shoot, you know, I don't know if this is exactly how I thought this would go. There's messages here for Libra. What is these messages about? Could be a Pisces, not necessarily. A lot of deep spiritual talk with somebody. Again, I'm getting Aries and Scorpio. Big changes are coming towards you. You could be going into business with a new person, or you could be, again, just kind of like jumping into a new relationship with somebody. I do like the conversation. Okay, I do like the conversation. I think it's going to change the way you think about a lot of things. And there's some sort of destiny here. Now we have alarms going off. Wish fulfillment. If you are having any sort of financial struggle, it may continue for a bit, okay? What's this wish fulfillment? Wish fulfillment's more money, to be honest with you. And it is showing that it's there, Libra. Okay, so whether or not, I don't know where you are on the timeline. So for some of you, it's already there and you've already gone through this like hump. For others of you, you're still waiting to see it happen. It's there. It's there. But it's like not, it's definitely not coming towards you in the way you were hoping or thought it would. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Who is this? Somebody definitely finds you attractive, Libra. Like, really. See, it's always some past person coming back into. For some of you, there's a past situation that has to do with work that'll pop back up, whether it was a bad thing or a positive thing. It doesn't matter. You're going to hear about that again, okay? This past person wants to work on things, Libra. I would leave the past in the past if I were you, okay? They're going to appear to be more open and honest with you. They're going to appear to be less aggressive the way they deal with you, but it's a facade. It's a temporary thing. What is Libra not allowing to happen here with the Tower? You need to let the Tower fall, but we need to figure out why you're not. Okay, because you still have some sort of tie to somebody that you haven't let go of. It might not even be that you're still like into this person, but they're still in your life. You know, like a baby daddy, baby mama, a relative, something like that. Okay. The gods have spoken. Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse for Libra? This past person is out of ideas, okay? They're out of options. They're out of, like, they have basically burned all their bridges and they're coming back to you. So keep that in mind when you hear from people from the past, whether this is a friend or whatever. This person was dealing with multiple people. They were affecting multiple people's lives. And they're like, oh, I bet Libra's still around. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. They're never going to be able to be what you want them to be, Libra, okay? And it would end with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, which I don't like. How about the new person? Show me the new person. What was that? What would that be like? This person is working on their own financial stability. They are, I think this person's like an honest, good person, sincerely, Libra, this new person coming in. Whether or not you give them a chance or not, I do see, of course, like I said, I think there could be like some issues with how you feel about them at first, but they seem to have like some sort of higher moral standard than the last person. Okay, who's this earth sign in Libra's energy? Why? If you've had a stalker, if you've had somebody who has been driving you crazy, whether it's at work or they're literally stalking you, I see them going away soon. This could also just be somebody at work that constantly harasses you. That's going to come to an end as well. Why is the 3 of Cups here? For those of you that are involved in any sort of court situation, I see that not only going in your favor, but a celebration around it. And for those of you that make the right choice and choose the right person, there's some sort of celebration there too, okay? Where you're going to have that moment of like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did this. Dropping a heavy burden for Libra. Dropping a heavy burden because money is coming in. Like I said, Libra, I don't know where you are on this timeline and whether you've seen it or not, but it is coming in, okay? There's this abundance, and I can't do timelines, unfortunately, but I mean, my readings don't typically take all that long, but I guess it's going to vary person to person. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. For many of you, it's going to be else a side business or something you've been working towards. For others of you, it's something to do with like spirituality. Maybe you get into reading tarot. Maybe you get into doing yoga. You become a shaman. Like, I don't know. It's something like that, okay? Why are you losing sleep over here, Libra? Okay, there's a trip you've been wanting to take. Or maybe you need to do something with your car and you're unable due to finances. Like I said, that's changing, okay? So expect whatever it is that you've been looking forward to doing, where you've been trying to go, you know, the car you've been wanting, whatever. There's going to come a point where you're going to be able to actually get that, okay? What is this trip about? Could be for a new job. It could also be a move. I don't think it's to go see somebody. Yeah, I really don't. I don't think it's like a romantic connection is what I'm saying, okay? Okay, there's that water sign again, man. They just will not go away. With you. I really think if you meet this new person, it could be long lasting or at least last a while. I really, really do. There could be a brief period of time if you get to know this person where you guys have to take a time out. Now, the time out is not because you guys don't like each other. It would be because of sorting things out at home. So, like I said, maybe one of you has to move. Maybe somebody moves for work, something like that. Who's this? Some sort of work conflict as well. And for some Libras, else you know somebody who's very sick, or you are right now dealing with some sort of illness, okay? Or will be dealing with some sort of illness. Something that'll really knock you on your butt. But you might already know who this is. You might already be dealing with somebody who's sick, okay? Could even be somebody you are romantically tied to. I see some sort of assistance. So else you're going to assist them or they're going to assist you in some sort of way. And of course, there's healing here as well at the end. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what else? What else does Libra need to know? That's so weird. Somebody owes you money, Libra. You'll be getting it back, okay? If it's not money you lent something out and they need to give it back, they do. They end up giving it back. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what else? Something is going to be illuminated. This person's been carrying the weight of this for a while. So if you're like sitting there going, do they even care? You know, they've had my DVD player for, guys, who the hell has a DVD player? But you know what I'm saying. They've had the, do they care? Yeah, they care. They've been living with like the guilt of owing you something for a while. Many of you are going into business with somebody. I'm telling you, whether it's a side business or not, it looks really good. Somebody's going to hear about the ending of a marriage, okay, between two people. I think that you probably get along with both of them. They're both appearing here. I think that, you know, this is going to be a bit of a shock. It's like, you know, maybe your best friend down the street is going to come to you and be like, hey, you know, me and Billy Bob are no longer going to be together, something like that. Anything else for Libra before I end it here? I'm doing a reading. I'm almost done.
Can I get your booty?
Like order it?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to finish this.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, there's the healing energy. I like it. I do like it. Don't worry about any sickness. It's not going to last. Letting go of something toxic. Could be a person or a habit, okay? Like actually dealing with it and getting over it. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be something like some like mental health issue, okay? I feel like it's like you know, anxiety. You learn how to deal with it properly, or sleep issues. You find the right cocktail that you need. It doesn't look serious, you know. It doesn't look like somebody's out there like doing lines every night or anything. But anything else for Libra before I end it here? Okay. Somebody willing to make some sort of changes and bend in order for you to drop a heavy burden. This looks like it's work related. So again, this could be like, hey, you're really wanting to take a different position at work and you're waiting for them to say yes or no. I feel like, yeah, like somebody's going to be like, yeah, you're right, Libra, you've been working at this really hard. For others of you, like I said, you might be asking for help or getting some sort of partnership going where that person's like, you know, whatever I can do to help, like let's make this work, okay? Watch out for a one-night stand, guys, because that person will not go away easily. Not at all, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look good at all, Libra. Anything else for Libra? Yeah, watch out for a one-night stand, Libra, like for real. And I really would not invest in any properties right now, okay? So again, if you're trying to open like a sub shop or something, let's give it a minute. Like, get everything you need to start this business, but I wouldn't invest in any properties. We'll look again after Mercury retrograde. Okay, Libra, we got through this finally, so I hope this helps.